Howdy, y'all. So Ed's got having some technical problems. I figured I'd just go live and maybe he'll pop in and have them fixed. So how's everybody doing? Y'all having a good Friday? Can y'all let me know if everything's working fine? Figured I'd give you a picture of some tanks since we don't have Ed. Maybe he'll pop in, hopefully. Oh, that was probably Ed. Hey, Anthony, lurk away. So yeah, we're back. You know, I wasn't here last week because sickness. Right, Ed said if his thing does not work, he will log in with his phone, which is fine with me. So yeah, it's been a week, you know, sick all freaking week, but I'm back. I'm all set. I got a stream set up to go. Mondays is ready to go, Steven. Mondays is ready to go. So next Friday, Ed is at Shella. I have the trunk or treat thing at work. Not sure if that starts at 6 or 5, whatever time that starts. So there might not be one next week, but if there's not one next week, I want to try and have something filmed that can go live around the same time so that you guys have something you can watch instead. And I'll do it as a premiere so y'all can chat and watch it at the same time. Thinking of something I could do for Halloween, so I've got a video idea for that. That should be fun to do. Trying to think how I can do it. Make it, you know, educational. So yeah, this is one of the betas that I got from Lisa that has a tumor. But he's such a beautiful coloring. If it wasn't for the tumor, he'd be like a freaking perfect fish. She's got like Dalmatian coloring. I've never seen another beta that has this coloring. So I'm going to feed them. I got my spoon. This is the spoon from the beta food from Extreme. I use it for my smaller tanks because it's easy to get in that little space there. And I can just get that in there and feed them. I also use it on the 10 because one full scoop of this on the 10, you know, you oversize it a little bit, is perfect. So if I can get that in there, you might be able to see the Danios and the tank that shouldn't be getting to eat. Make my premiere a 2-hour-long chat. I mean, I could try. But yeah, this guy, I like him. Like I said, if it wasn't for the tumor, he'd be like the perfect fish, and I would love to breed him because I just love his coloring. Because he's that perfect Dalmatian. Like if I had this fish would have been in the 10-gallon that was black and white theme if I found one like him earlier. So yeah, there's my chubby orange Danios on the right-hand side too. Let's see. I'll do the hellos now since we're a few minutes in. Hello, Shanna, Jimmy P, Didi, Fish Kid, Ricky. Excuse me. Ricky, Liquid Zoo, Stephen P, Mr. Snail, Anthony, Lady Meadowhut, Jess, Select Pet, Natural Curriums, Diego, BJ Palmer, Bunny Viper, hello, Mike's Aquatics, Paul McCarthy, hello, and Vanoski Tanks, hello. I hope y'all doing well, Natural Curriums. I think I got you in there, but hello. I mean, I'm feeling a little better, Paul. So they prescribed me horse pills. So I'm taking like hunkin' 1,200 milligram pills. That's a lot. But So I'm doing a little bit better. Not up to 100% yet, but doing a little better. Oh, let's see. We got an ad.
Hey there.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
I still can't hear you.
No way.
Can you guys hear him? Is it on my end? You guys let me know if you can hear Ed.
This time I've gone to my phone. Now my earphones just turned off because of lack of talking.
I'm starting to wonder if it's mine. Did you guys hear Ed when he came in?
The little thing was going up and down that said that it was hearing me, you know, the green thing every time.
Why can't I hear you then? Hang on.
Oh, phew. Well, I kind of like this image from my telephone. It's pretty good.
Now I can hear you. What the heck? I don't know what's going on. But hello, I can hear you now.
Well, this is now my telephone. Well, that's awesome.
How was Florida? Or how is Florida, I should say? You're in Florida, right?
It's hot. It wears me out.
Yeah, I can't do the heat too much.
Yep. What's
Hey,
all
Ray,
that
how's it
wiring? Oh, it's the chair behind me. Okay, there we go. Well,
So,
I'm officially in. Whoops. Now, they sent me my information like a week ago, and it was wrong. So I said, no, that's wrong. And I sent them an email saying it was wrong, and they got it all wrong. So, well, no, they changed one thing. The first time they had my mom's name on it. I had bought $200 worth of groceries for my mom that day. When I came home, she wanted to write me a check. And I hate getting checks. So, and I eat not half, but I eat some of her food. So I said, well, I got to make this order for $145. Why don't you pay for that? And then we'll call ourselves even because I'm going to eat some of the food.
right.
Well, so all they did was look at the credit card name, which was Patricia. And then I sent the thing saying, no, that's wrong information. They changed it from Dayton to Ohio. So they like doubled down on me. And I like showed him my driver's license and stuff. And the guy was kind of like, well, you can still make good videos with the wrong name. I was like, I don't like this guy already. Oh, well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some whiteout and change that. But I did that literally 2 minutes before the show, and I can't see any of what people are saying or anything because I'm on my telephone. But I got a shirt.
They're just correcting you that it's a cell phone, not a telephone. But, same difference.
How do they know?
Because they're thinking like a rotary phone when you say telephone.
Yeah, but how do they know? I mean, they're not in the room with me. There's no cameras in here other than what I'm looking at.
Hey, Rico, Lumpy
That's
Dog.
creepy.
Mike. Ricky.
Well, do you want to see my goodies?
Yeah, show us what you got. I'll make you big
They
screen.
gave me this shirt.
Cool.
It's a really kick-ass shirt.
Got a Florida flagfish on the front?
No, it's a green sailfin molly, but it's kind of being washed out by the lamp.
Yeah, okay. So I was like, what is that?
And then they got sponsors. Let's see.
Nice, nice.
So that's cool. And then they gave me a bag of goodies. Oh. That's cool. So let's see what's inside. I haven't looked at any of this.
Okay. Big Zoom Ed thing on the front?
Oh my God, I got a naked girl. It's like a naked girl on some Martian plant. I don't know about these live-bear people.
Are those the same mermaid people that were at Chicago? Or different
This
mermaid?
isn't a mermaid. She has legs.
Oh, it says mermaid on the thing, I thought.
Oh, it's a solo mermaid.
Oh,
But
well,
I think I don't think they realize she didn't have a flipper.
yeah.
She has like a shell bush or something weird going on. It's kind of creepy. I don't know. So, yeah, this is going to be a centerpiece for my aquariums. I got some spirulina fish flakes.
Nice. The Zoom Ed. Yep.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever tried this.
I didn't even know they did food, really. Hey, Trent, how's it going? Happy to have you here for a little bit. Hope everything's
got
all
some
good.
Cobalt brine shrimp.
Okay.
Oh, this is something they should have sent us before we left. A time release food thing.
I tried one of those for plecos, and the only thing that ate it was my snails.
I could have used 55 of these. Not really. I got my dad's taking care of them. Oh boy, I got another naked girl. The other one, what? This one's a blonde. Oh, they're both blondes. Well, that's just kind of weird.
So Select Pet says one of the sponsors must have a ton of those things I can't sell.
Yeah. It wants you to look and touch on the side. What type of...
All right, then.
Ooh, it feels like a real girl. Creepy. Okay. Oh, I don't have my glasses. Well, there's some paper that I can't read because it's too small. A little net, which is always nice to have, a little bitty net. That'd be nice if you're trying to catch them the handle's really sticky.
Uh-oh.
It's like, I don't know. Okay. A big Zoom Ed sticker.
Nice.
Oh, a towel for the fish room, an Awazi towel. Oh, I could be like a harem person. Okay. And a Zoom Med product calendar.
All right.
With a big old turtle on there.
Is the turtle covered in duckweed?
Yeah. He was probably eating. That's kind of neat. It's got all the different cool stuff in there. Okay. Well, these naked girls are kind of weird and neat. I'm going to have to ask Mike if he has the same too, because if there's a whole bunch of different ones, I got to get the whole collection.
There probably is.
I should try to look them up on the internet.
So Bunny Viper says the spirulina is real great. It can cloud water, but it's a great veggie food. I feed it twice a week. Do my fancy in addition to veggies. So yeah.
I don't understand why it says look and touch.
Maybe I don't know. Maybe they tried to make it tactile or something.
I don't. So weird. Oh well.
Hey, Larry D. How's it going?
Larry, did you see my newest action figures? If you want to check them out, rewind to the beginning of the show.
All right, chat. Keep it PG. We do have some younger peeps in the chats these days.
This is just the schedule of events.
Oh, okay.
I thought it might have been my bill, and I was going to see if they had my name correct on here. But no, that would have been weird because they just handed the bags to you as you walked out of the hospitality room. But oh well.
You walked in on Ed showing off his goodies for the weekend that happened to include 2 half-clothed mermaids.
Well, I don't even know if they were half. unless the coral counts as half.
Yes, Stephen, innuendos are allowed, but, you know, Jimmy's wasn't really much of an innuendo. No, Fishy, it's not that we're worried about you in streams. It's that I don't need your, you know, folks be like, "What are you watching?" And they won't let you watch anymore.
I'm worried about it.
So, did you guys catch? I caught a little bit of what you guys caught. What were some cool things you guys were catching in the little? Was that a pond or like a stream kind of thing?
Yeah, there's like a canal type thing going behind and it's a type of Achilles fish that lives right back there. It's really weird because these collectors, they know where to go for everything. Like they can basically tell you what little water thoroughfare has what type of fish in it.
Well, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, and there was a guy that was in Mike's bus today who did get an American flagfish, so that was pretty cool.
Now, when
I'm going to turn you on the computer, and then I'm going to... Oh, it's already on mute. That's good.
So when you say Mike's bus, do you mean everybody piled in Mike's van again?
No.
Or like a hotel bus?
Well, they rented like 3 of these buses to take all the people to different places.
Ah, okay.
Yep.
Ray says, "How you like Jack Watley discus? Were those there?"
Oh my God, those things! And I got to meet Jack, which was pretty cool. They're insane. And I'm looking for my phone. It's up here. I'm using it. I did a lot of shorts to make from those, but for some reason, I'm not able to download shorts today.
Oh, that sucks.
I wonder if there's a limit. Are you only allowed like so many a month?
I don't think so.
I've tried downloading the same one 3 times with different music, and it doesn't work.
That's weird.
Totally. Oh, there's Jimmy P. Ray's
Patty, you drive safely.
The beautiful Patty, she's listening. BJ Palmer's in the house, and John, the select pet.
Now, is the American flagfish and the Florida flagfish the same thing?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
And I prefer to call it an American flagfish because it keeps us all more united.
Okay. Hey, Carrie, how's it going?
There's the wonderful Carrie. Oh, Bunny Viper made it in. Jack is alive and doing well. Yep. He talked to us for about a half hour. It was kind of a bummer because I don't know if all the fish stores in Miami are this way, or maybe they just took us to the outdoor ones and the really exotic ones. And so we drove quite a ways to each one, and we got stuck in the traffic after talking to Jack. And we talked to him about 45 minutes longer than we should have because he came out in the parking lot and hung out with us for a long time and he was telling us some great stories. So it was worth it. But then the store we were going to closed at 5, and because of traffic, we would have made it there like at 4:45 or something, or 4:55. It was like so we ended up not doing it. And it's supposed to be the coolest one. It's called the Neighborhood Fish Store, I think, or something like that. I can't look it up because I'm using my telephone. But I wonder if that's where Miles works. I didn't see Miles anywhere.
Hey, Yellowstone Aquatics. Happy to have you here. Let's see.
Yellowstone.
Ray said, "How do you like heat collecting?"
Yeah. Yep. What? And you know what? It was actually hotter with James and Father Fish last year, but I think it was easier because, I don't know, it just seemed more like goofy guys that could just goof off more.
Ah, okay.
No. I could do a lot more sitting and people wouldn't criticize me. And it was really fun watching Dave.
You'll be in Dallas next week, right?
I will be. So I'm basically going to be coming home on Monday and then leaving early Wednesday.
Okay.
So because it takes 12 hours. And we want to make sure we're there on Thursday So, I mean, well, I guess we could maybe leave. Well, I don't know. I think I'd rather just leave on Wednesday and rent a room an extra night somewhere. And then maybe when we come back, we don't get a room. We just cruise forever. We leave first thing Monday. Yeah, that should work fine. We leave first thing Monday morning. We get home Monday evening. But it's not going to give me much time.
There's apparently some confusion on Jack Whatley. Some people are saying that he was apparently reported dead in 2018. I personally don't know anything about this, so I'm not sure.
Well, I didn't take a picture of him, but it looks like the same guy from the videos.
Okay.
He's got the big, long, black hair.
Who knows?
I don't know. He's about 5'9". He's going to be opening a second store, though, here in Miami.
Okay.
He's going to do, because right now he does more shipping out, where he ships a lot more out.
Mm-hmm.
And he says it kills him when he has like 60 orders of discus, thousands of dollars worth of discus, and somebody taps him on the shoulder and says that they want to get like 5 neon tetras. And, so what they're going to do is they're going to separate the public from the shipping and have 2 separate areas. Well, that's super nice. Jess said I could come stay with her, but I've already got this hotel, and it would be a heck of a commute to get back here tomorrow morning.
Bunny Viper, no, not Bunny. Daniel said, Ed, who did you speak to at Whatley Discus? Was he in his 90s? Apparently he was in his 60s when Daniel met him 30 years ago.
I would guess he's still in his 60s. I don't know. Maybe it's his son that took over.
Maybe he could have had a son with the same name. People do that.
He was. I think Corey did a whole hour video of him about a year ago.
Okay. And then TN wants to know what time you're leaving Wednesday.
Oh, let's do it early. So, whatever time you and James get to my house, then we'll leave. And I think James' car will be up and running by then, TN. So it might be better if you communicate with James and ask him what time he'll be leaving.
Dee Dee's mentioned that interview too, that guy tutored under Jack, and apparently the company was turned over to him in the interview. So, I mean, if it's on a co-op channel and one of the mods finds it, y'all can post it so we can. But so yeah.
Well, then that wasn't Jack.
Ricky says you talked to Gabe.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Again,
he had the big fancy black hair.
Said like your description is spot on for his business partner, who's also named Gabe. So I'm assuming that you talked to someone named Gabe.
His black hair looked like a flowing, beautiful black horse's mane.
Okay,
if that helps.
So I don't know if you've seen it since you were traveling and busy with fish. The new Batman trailer launched or came out.
I did see that. I saw that before I left town.
So is the Riddler the bad guy, or are all the bad guys in it?
I think it's the Riddler because of the cup of tea.
That's what I thought.
But it looked like the Joker was in it too.
Yeah,
or people. It might have just been the Joker gang.
And then at one point, it looked like some dude looked like Penguin. So I don't know what's going on. Like
yeah, maybe there's.
I don't know which one. I saw the one where the guy's driving in the car and laughing maniacally because he think he blew the Batmobile up. That looked like a penguin.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, is all 3 of them in it? What's going on?
Maybe they'll do like little bits of a bunch of them getting busted, as he's growing.
Maybe.
And then one will have a mainstay.
I don't know. It's just,
kind of.
It felt weird. Like watching it, I was like, this feels like a weird Batman movie.
Yeah, I just don't like his face.
And
I was looking at it more in that picture, And he has like this little bitty chin on this square jaw.
Yeah.
He just, oh man,
It didn't sound like a Batman voice either.
he's a Batman I want to punch in the face. This is the Batman. I mean, Clooney was a tougher Batman looking than this guy. Just saying.
Select Bet says maybe they're building their version of the Sinister Six. What's that?
Yeah. The Sinister Six is going to be an up-and-coming Spider-Man movie.
Oh, okay.
Where they're going to bring Magneto and Doc Ock is in there, and there's just a bunch of other bad guys. I'm pretty sure the Scorpion's part of that group.
Okay. Steven, I don't think we saw him in the daylight, so I don't know that he sparkles.
Yeah, well, if he sparkles, he's just the worst Batman of all time. Nobody wants a sparkling one. Did you ever see those movies?
The Twilight movies?
Yeah.
Yes, my sister forced me to watch each and every one of them.
Did the guys actually sparkle?
There was only like one scene. It wasn't so much a sparkle. It was like, you know, like when you're sweating and the sun hits you and you got like that gleam of sunlight reflecting off of you. Kind of like that. I think in the book they made it out like their skin was diamond or something because it was so frail. And I think that was adapted into the movie and it was just made like glitter got dumped on him at one point. But it wasn't that excessive in the movie.
Ricky, I am disappointed. And what's even more disappointing, isn't this guy's real name Edward? So it's like he's representing all the Edwards in the world as a wimp Batman. I'm going to go see it.
I figured you would. Oh, no, it's Robert Pattinson. Edward
it's
was his name.
Robert.
Edward was his name in Twilight.
Gross. I really thought it was Edward was his real name.
Nope.
Oh, well. I would rather be associated with a werewolf.
Honestly, Select Pet, that Batman's probably going to be better. Select Pet says, does the new Batman have him climbing a rope ladder to the Batcopter to get away from a shark?
Mm-hmm.
I really wish they would have brought Ben Affleck back for another Batman movie.
I thought Ben Affleck was a great Batman.
Great.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess they're going to keep him for like Justice League stuff, maybe.
I don't think he's going to do anymore.
Another movie.
I don't think it's going to happen. Ben Affleck was so upset that people said mean things about him. He went back to becoming an alcoholic, and he had to have Jennifer Gardner take him to a clinic and everything to get cleaned up. And it's like, give me a break. How are you having like a mental breakdown that people think you did a bad job? Oh, hey, look, Detroit. There's Detroit.
I still can't get over how tall he is.
Yep.
Like, I thought you were tall, and then he got there, and he just towered over everybody.
Yep. I can't get over his nice hair.
I know.
I wanted to say something nice.
So I also saw another trailer for a horror film called Black Phone. Have you seen that one yet?
Foam or phone?
Black Phone.
Like a telephone?
Yeah, like an actual telephone.
No, but don't mess with telephones. They'll kill you.
So, I got hair on my pop filter. So, it's a horror flick about like kids that get abducted. And at first when I'm watching it, I'm like, is this going to be like another It movie? Because it like you go through the town and it's just a bunch of missing kid posters. I guess the premise behind it is there's some urban legend in this one town, and if you say the name, he like takes you or something. And there's a phone on the wall, and every victim somehow has like planned out stages of an escape because he keeps you in your like a basement. But the phone isn't attached to anything, but it'll ring. And then it's a bunch of kids throughout the years who have planned each stage of getting out. And the kid who's currently trapped is talking to the kids before through this phone, and they slowly plan an escape. And when the kid's best friend has dreams of where he's being held or something, and she's trying to help the cops, it looks interesting. So I might see that when it comes out.
Yeah, that sounds weird. It does sound interesting.
Yes.
Are you wearing a Star Wars shirt?
I am wearing a Star Wars shirt.
That's awesome.
I believe it's a New Hope's picture, movie poster.
Very nice.
Yep, I don't see walkers or anything, and Obi's on it. So yeah. So Select, I would agree with you. Select said, if I made $1 million and people said I did a bad job, I would smile and say I can do it again if you like. I mean, if you're getting paid, who cares what people say about you?
He probably got paid $20 million. But yeah, and they hired him to be the director of the next Batman movie, and so they even paid him more, and he like had a mental breakdown, couldn't handle doing the whole Batman movie that he was supposed to even direct.
Wow.
So yeah, between him and the stupid guy who plays Superman, I think they were like, man, we got a great Aquaman who's cool and mentally stable and not goofy about mustaches. And then you got a wonderful Wonder Woman she's just amazing. The Flash, I could do with him or do without him. Yeah.
Cyborg was
Yeah.
Like, those two could probably put anybody in the role and they're going to do fine just because their powers are kind of quirky.
Yeah, and they weren't main characters.
Like, I kind of wish they would have had, like, the Martian show up as a Justice League character, because he was always my favorite.
Now, Nicolas Cage was asked to be Superman, I think, in the early 90s.
Oh.
It may have been one of the only roles he ever turned down.
Huh. Steven says Affleck got $150 million to be Batman.
Oh.
Which is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like, why?
Well, but you know what? I wonder how much he actually got to keep because, like I say, he didn't actually do the second movie. Did he ever do a Batman movie?
Wasn't he in Batman vs. Superman?
It was Batman versus Superman, but it wasn't actually a Batman movie.
I thought that was I don't know then. I think that was the first one he did was Batman v Superman, and then he did Justice League.
Yeah, and then he did Justice League. So I think the 150 was the movie he never did because he had his mental breakdown.
Maybe.
And I agree. It was 150 for all of them.
Probably my favorite as well, Adam West there. And Select Pet says, modern kids won't understand what's wrong with a phone not being connected. Yeah, that makes sense. They're going to see it and be like, why the phone didn't ring? What the heck?
RB is asking. Oh, okay, go ahead.
Yeah, have you seen the Harlequin animated show?
I have not.
It's
I'd like to
very
see if it's any good.
Adult from the few clips I've seen, especially certain clips with Robin, and I'll leave it at that.
I'll have to try to check it out. What network is that on, or is it on Netflix or?
I'm assuming it's on one of the Cartoon Networks, maybe.
Oh wow!
So
well, then sure. I might have it on demand.
You might. Ray asked if Fatherfish is down there with y'all.
He's not. He stayed up north.
Okay.
Not that he's very far north, a few hours, and maybe he'll show up tomorrow. I don't know.
So is the event starts today or tomorrow?
It actually started yesterday.
Oh, that's a long. Okay.
Yeah, we did all the driving around yesterday to the different shops.
Okay.
And it was a lot of fun. And it was kind of cool because Fish Tank Barn is who picked me up. He's like, takes Highway 70 all the way down to here. And, well, I don't know if it was highway, but it was the turnpike here. But all the way down through Georgia and everything. So it goes right by Chattanooga. So he picked me up, which was really cool. And then as we were checking in, Corey and his game walked in behind us, and it was like 9 o'clock at night, and all the restaurants close at 9 and 10.
Why?
So, I don't know. It just, everything closes up. And it's not the busy season, because like some of the summer stuff is also closed up now too.
Oh, yeah, well, I guess that makes a little more sense, but I don't know. Heck, stuff even... I think, well, no, 10 is when stuff closed around here when I was growing up. We were also, a small town. So, hey, Rockin' Fish and Degenerate Jason, how's it going?
Hey, Rockin' Fish and the Degenerate. Well, we ended up at the TGI Fridays because they stayed open until midnight.
Okay.
But it was really cool because I got to sit right next to Dean and talk to him forever. And Jimmy, it was totally cool.
I wouldn't mind sitting and talking with Dean for a while. I mean, we've talked on Instagram about a couple times, but never like a long conversation.
He's like a
Big
super
Tank
nice
Hank.
guy. James just sent me a text message saying, what time do you guys want to get together on Friday? He says, what time do you want us to be at your house Wednesday?
Wait, isn't Chattanooga the opposite direction of Texas?
No, well, no. Knoxville's the opposite.
I thought you were southeastern.
I'm right at the top of Georgia.
Isn't Knoxville like central?
Nope. Central is Nashville. So like our state, it's a real long, skinny state. We have Memphis, the front, Nashville, and Knoxville all in a row. And then Chattanooga is right underneath Nashville, kind of.
Oh, okay. Yep.
And then Clarksville's above.
All right, I see it now. For some reason, I was thinking you were like way more to the right.
Yeah, it would have, like 75 goes through Knoxville to Chattanooga. And so Mike was going to pick James up also on the way. But James decided not to do it because it was just too much away from his family for 2 straight weeks. Yeah, that is pretty hard.
I had my Tennessee geography off. My bad.
Yep, it's all right.
So let's see.
Big Tank Hank is in the house.
So yeah, I had an idea if you don't want to do something from Shella. I had an idea of what we could maybe do a video, but I'm not sure. I'll let you know like after.
Does it require Zin's house?
No, I could record it all through StreamYards and we'd be fine.
Oh, your show.
Yeah, like our show on Fridays. If you had like stuff you want, if you wanted to hang out with people next Friday instead of doing the stream, I thought it's something we might be able to do together that would require you not needing to be here Friday.
We could maybe do it, but I might be there with nothing to do on Friday.
Okay, well, we'll find something to do. Let's see.
And maybe everybody will come on and say hi. Maybe we could get Lisa to hang out.
Rico. I'm not even acknowledging Rico's comment.
What did Rico say? And if you look, I don't know if we should go this far.
Steven said, what's the Friday night plan in Dallas? I'm assuming that's going to be like kept under wraps until people actually get there Friday, right? Yep. See,
I don't know what
Steven.
I'm sorry, I was reading whatever Rico was saying and I was trying to understand it.
Steven asked what the plan for Friday was in Dallas, and I'm assuming he'll find out when he gets there. Like I found out when I got to Chicago.
Yes. Go to the event place as soon as you check in at your hotel house. Steven, I imagine you're so rich, you're going to buy a house just for Aquashell. And, but no. And then come on down to where the event is, and we'll get you your lanyard, and we'll tell everybody the plans for the night. Because I don't know if I'm allowed to say anything or not. I guess I should ask that.
I mean, I think one person mentioned what was happening Friday to me before I went, and that I only heard the name and that was it. I didn't actually find out what was actually happening until I got there. So
Yeah, you see, they try to make it more intimate just for the YouTuber people, because the whole weekend is for the YouTubers to hang out with everybody who watches us and hangs out, and the idea is to be as nice as you can to the viewers, And so this one is going to be like a little get together for the YouTubers, and this one's going to be more educational, where we're going to learn a little bit more to try to help grow our channels and stuff.
Okay. So I guess Steven said he'll get there like at 6 or 6:30, so he didn't want to miss it.
Yeah, you should be good. If you're not, I'll text you. Except I don't know if I have your number. Look, there's a Jewish deli next door, and I got these.
Are those like Charleston chews?
I don't know. I got a schnitzel today.
Okay.
I said, "What's your best sandwich?" And he said, "It's the schnitzel." And I said, "I want a schnitzel." And then I said, "And I want some of these, and I want your best side." Or I said, "What's your best side?" And he said, "Potato salad." I said, "I want a side of potato salad." And I got that. It's still in the refrigerator. He jewed me out of the spoon.
Oh.
And that's where I got Jewed.
Jenna, I'm pretty sure I gave Steven Ed's cell phone number already, so don't worry about putting his number in chat. And Daniel would like to know if you are planning on streaming from the ALA.
Probably not. Tomorrow is going to be all classes. So it's not cool to stream some of these classes, because these people also go to clubs all over America, and they get paid to go to different shows and stuff. And so if you give out their material.
Is this more of like a learning weekend than like a fish show weekend?
For sure.
Okay.
It's all classes. And I mean,
so it's more like going to like when people like professionals say they're going to a conference for the weekend and it's just a bunch of trainings and stuff. It's kind of like that.
Yes.
Okay. So it's not so much. So it's not like the Clash or Shello where it's just a show with a bunch of vendors and stuff.
Right.
Okay.
I'm getting so like I know there's a Goodie guy there. Like this is all the events. Yesterday there was a 9:30 assembly for the field trip for the hatcheries, the discus, and the outdoor aquarium stores. We all returned at 5 o'clock. At 8 o'clock was the Chuck Davis collecting in the South, and it was going to be perfect because it was supposed to get out at 8:45, and it started like at 8:30.
Now, were you allowed to film at the farm and fish stores?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
I didn't ask. I just assumed, so I did.
Select Pet said, "Who's the Goodie guy?"
Let's see. Select Pet, I'll give you a whole list for information later. Tonight is the Goodie Study Group. It's Pat Harma. Rookies Go to Mexico, Part 2. The NAGWG Goodie Study from Tour 2017. These are all like different things that are going on tonight. And then the Goodie Auction. And then the hospitality is going to be wings and pizza. Oh, no, there's a wing and pizza party. The wing and pizza party started 15 minutes ago.
You're not allowed to have wings, Ed. You're banned from having wings when you travel.
Oh, man.
Because the last couple times you've gotten wings, they've been horrible.
They have, but these are free. But that's going on right now. So if we wrap this up in 15 minutes or 20 minutes, we get them. I mean, I'm trying to do that.
No, it's.
And then there's a hospitality. Hospitality starts at 10.
All right, Fish Kid, we go. It's 5:46 in the evening now, and then Maple Street goes at 6. So in 14 minutes, Maple Street goes live.
It's kind of a bummer that all the Goodie Study group is tonight. That was what I was really looking forward to. There's also a Goodie Silent Auction
Ooh.
that starts at 7. But what?
Select Pet said Ed buy a bunch of goodies and share.
I do. I want to. But I don't know about the sharing. We'll see about maybe if they have babies. But I'm also going to be going to the aquarium co-op party tonight at 7:30.
Okay.
So he's having a pizza party too. So maybe I'll see who has the best pizza.
Corey isn't having a taco party.
Well, honestly, it's what Zenzo. I think he said it was going to be pizza on accident.
Oh, okay.
But I know. You know what? Those tacos that Corey would like would probably get really soggy. I had some crazy awesome Cuban food yesterday.
That's when they just have assemble your own taco bar with tongs and hand sanitizer. You just make your own taco.
Yeah, until you get a guy who picked his nose a lot.
That's why I said hand sanitizer.
Tomorrow, things kick off at 8 in the morning. The ACL board meeting. Oh, I don't want to go to that.
That's too early.
9:30 is the ALA 2021 registration. I already did that, and they messed it all up. At 10 o'clock, Phil Marchini on those mollies.
Oh,
I'm going to be there for that.
See what they did there.
Yeah. At 11 o'clock, the student poster presentation. That might be boring. Maybe they got a bunch of kids that made live bear posters that we're going to look at. At 12 o'clock, there's a lunch break to 2 o'clock. And then at 2 o'clock, we have Carl, the toucan Tarantuka. Tucha? I don't know. Breeding and maintenance of your fancy strains of live bears. That's the name of his show. Okay.
All right.
I added the toucan because his last name's kind of bizarre. At 3:30, we have Joe Geargas, new stuff from our hobby. So maybe he's like my computer just turned off.
Oh no.
Oh well, I don't need to see the chat. At 5 o'clock, we have Les Watson, natural or nutrition and lighting. Okay, so maybe he's a plant guy or she.
Okay.
They're going to have a fundraiser at 6:30, a buffet at 7:30, at
see you, Daniel. Have a good night.
Craig Watson is going to be talking. He's the banquet keynote speaker, and he's a really cool guy. I got to go see him at his fish farm yesterday. He's like more of his dad, but his dad invented a lot of the lines of guppies that we know today.
So what kind of fish farm was it? Was it like a cichlid farm, guppy farm?
Well, they had definitely mollies because that's what made them famous.
Okay. But
they had quite a few different types of goldfish and koi that they were breeding.
Cool.
They had lots of different types of cichlids, African and Oscars. They only had 2 lines of guppies. Lots of cichlids. It was pretty cool. And I asked them what they do because it's all in those burial vaults.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's right. I think I've seen footage of that one before.
Well, a lot of these people use those down here. So
okay.
I think the one that we've seen is the neighborhood fish store that we didn't get to see.
Oh.
But it could have been his place. I don't know. I just think his place looked a little more spread out and bigger, but less people, less traffic.
Right.
Because it was kind of far out in the farming area.
Okay.
Boy, what else did he have? He just had a lot of. Oh, well, I asked him what does he do in the wintertime.
Mm-hmm.
And all he does is he has constant water dripping into those burial vaults, and then they drip out somewhere else. And he says that water in the summer, he has it above dripping to give it some, water flow at the top. Mm-hmm. Oxidation, but in the wintertime, he puts an extra 3 feet of hose on it, and the water's warmer.
Okay.
And the cool. Fish all stay at the bottom. So yeah, I wonder if the big banquet is tomorrow.
Well, so
Maybe
thank
the
you to all the
banquet's
40 people that are watching right now. Appreciate you all.
Oh, that's awesome. And then
So,
there will be another hospitality room at 10 o'clock tomorrow. Then at 9:30 on Sunday morning, while Lefty will be at church, I'll be at the... Don't tell your preacher that.
Well, church doesn't start till 11
Lefty
o'clock.
is amazing. He goes to church and he can sleep like this.
Our church doesn't start till 11, so.
Oh, wow. Boy, that'd be terrible if it went over football. Okay. And then, the auction registration's at 9:30. The auction fish viewing is at 9:30. They're at the same time. And then the auction actually begins at 11:30. And then after that, Mike and I are going to drive home.
Cool. Sounds like a fun weekend. Well, fun for people that want to learn. Maybe not fun for people that were expecting it to be like a fish show.
Yeah. Well, I thought there was going to be somewhere there's a fish competition going on because it was $2 an entry. And I'll make sure I videotape that. I'll probably just make a little video.
All right, Fishy Kid. I will highlight this one so y'all can see it. Apparently, Fishy Kid, Lazarus, Fish Boy, Brienne, and Aquaform AU are doing a stream on November 6th, and it's going to be all dressed up for Halloween and stuffs.
Awesome.
Fish Kid, whose channel is that going to be on so I can make sure to add that to the schedule as a special stream? Just, hit me up on Instagram or something if you have one. Anyway, before we go, I did find a game. Since we haven't talked games in a while. Have you heard of a game called Happy Little Dinosaurs?
No, but is it like
cats? Now, sort of. So I actually remember seeing this on Kickstarter. And it's actually on Amazon now, which is amazing. So this is the game. It's called Happy Little Dinosaurs. They're all happy and stuff because they're trying to survive the extinction.
It looks like the same company that makes cats. And
it says unstable game,
kittens.
so I'm thinking, it might be. So you got a box, you got some cards, you got 4 dinosaurs. It's a 4-player game. There are an expansion, so I don't know if you could add other things to it. But so you got your 4. And these are your player cards. So the whole point, and each one does something different. There's 4 different colors. There's 3. So there's green, blue, and red. If you get 3 of the same color, your dinosaur goes extinct. It did not survive. And each turn, you get cards. So you flip over, whoever has the highest number gets to wins the round, and then whoever has the lowest number has to take the card. So if this red card was in the middle and you had the lowest scoring card, you have to add it to your board. And if you get 3 reds, you're out of the game. There's multipliers that you can add to your score. There's deductions you can play on enemies if you want. And it's a little fun little game. The whole point is when you end the round, whatever number value is on your card is how many points or how many spaces you move up. And you move up a total of 50. And if you get to the end, you win. Or if you happen to be the last dinosaur standing, you win.
So it looks like they have a Stegosaurus without a neck. They have a Brontosaurus, a T-Rex, and a Triceratops.
Yes. So I believe the Stegosaurus does some kind of multiplier with the meteor card. The Bronto looks like it gets an extra green and loses a red. So if they have 2 greens, they get a +1 and they're out. T-Rex is +1 to red and -1 to blue. And then the Triceratops is +1 to blue and -1 to red. And
I want to be Triceratops.
It's a super quick game. My guess is the play time is 15, 20 minutes. I don't even know if it says on here. 30 to 60. My guess is it goes a lot faster than that. But I have it. It's only $17. I have it on my wish list because I definitely hope someone gets it for me for Christmas. So hopefully, if not, I'll buy it for myself and give it a shot. They do have an expansion pack, which increases it to 5 to 6 players, but I don't know if the expansion pack is worth it or not.
But I would buy it because it's dinosaur-y.
Yeah, and it's only $16. Like if you $16, it's less than a tank of gas.
Yeah.
Oh, I should say it's less than a gallon of gas with how things are going now. The Triceratops is so sad just because it's the extinction. But yeah, so we got a game. I'm gonna get that and give it a shot. Also, if you couldn't make it today, I was just gonna play Wingspan on stream and talk to the chat.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Because I still
I'd
have
like
it
to
on
do that
Steam.
sometime.
But yeah, so you've got to go to your hospitality thing, the wing party, right? My food is
I would
ready.
like to. Oh, your food's ready. My food's already
We're
out and
gonna
about.
just end, 2 minutes early. Why not? So thank you all for coming by. Thank you, Ed, for being here. I know you were at your event, so I wasn't sure if you'd make it, but I'm happy you did. Steven and I will be live Monday night, normal time, 8:30. Yeah, there should be a video this weekend. Ed, have fun at your event. Mods, thank you for everything, and we will catch you guys later.